Hurricane Sam hasn't made landfall anywhere during its extraordinarily long trek through the Atlantic Ocean, but the U.S. East Coast will be dealing with life-threatening surf and rip current conditions this weekend from the distant Category 4 hurricane, which is already bound for the record books. Sam is forecast to stay a major hurricane for at least another 24 hours, but its time as a hurricane is likely to come to an end in about 3 days. At that time, Sam is expected to spectacularly transition into a large hurricane-force post-tropical cyclone, according to the National Hurricane Center. The massive North Atlantic storm that Sam will transition into still won't be near land for a while, but it appears it will be tracking toward Iceland in about 6 days. The National Hurricane Center first started issuing bulletins on an area of disturbed weather that would become Hurricane Sam on September 19, while the system was over Africa. The 2021 Atlantic hurricane season doesn't end until November 30, but it's already been one of the most active in history. Just one name, Wanda, still remains on the normal storm naming list. It seems almost certain the naming list will be exhausted for only the third time in history, after the 2005 and 2020 seasons. A change from those years is that there is now a list of auxiliary names forecasters can tap into. They previously started naming storms after letters of the Greek alphabet when the naming list ran out. The most intense storm of the season so far has been Hurricane Ida, which slammed Louisiana on August 29 with 150 miles per hour maximum sustained winds, devastating coastal communities and knocking out power to parts of the New Orleans area for weeks. Ida's potent remnants then pushed northward through the U.S., bringing historic flooding to the New York City area, where most of the storm's deaths were reported. At least 48 confirmed Ida-related deaths took place in New York and New Jersey. Hurricane season about to take a major turn for the worse, government forecasters say. Forbes New Orleans regains partial power after Hurricane Ida, but full return could take weeks or more. Forbes.